That's why you ain't supposed to do that right there. You messing up by doing that. Why would you waste time comparing yourself and your success to other people? Other people, you and other people have different gifts, different blessings, different things that you chasing, different efforts that you're putting into different things. People go about pursuing their dreams differently. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, everybody has their time. Even if you have a long run for 10 years straight, you still eventually have to let somebody else get that main shine. You can still shine, you can still blossom, you can still prosper, you can still come up. But you're not gonna always be the only one sitting on top. Somebody will always come behind you, even if you continue to be prosperous and receive your blessings as you should, especially if you're on the right track and and you're in alignment with the things that you desire. Now the flip side of that, like a lot of people ask me, they be like, well, I just don't understand how I'm doing all the right things. You know, I'm going to church, I'm doing good deeds for people, I take care of people, you know, I don't be out hanging out, drinking, smoking, blah, blah, blah. My life's still in shambles. I can't get my money right, blah, blah, blah. And then they get to talking about how other people who sell drugs, who like to party, who strip, who's into porn, who do whatever outside of what they're interested in or what they believe in, are always having fun, are always having spontaneous fun, are always taking trips, are always happy, are always fly. And you know, sometimes those people don't even really be successful like that. But then again, who are you to say? They could be successful based on their level and their perspective of being successful. Maybe they don't care to have the mansion or to own a house or to drive a Ferrari or whatever. Maybe they cool with being fly. Maybe they cool with taking trips all the time. That's what makes them happy. So they live and express their bliss within their level and their frequency of happiness. And can't nobody, you know, come in, take that from them unless they allow you to do so. And then, you know, the main thing that I'm trying to say is the people that most people consider as bad or who going against the grain or not so righteous to say, those people don't get caught up in most hang-ups that people who think they are so good or think they are saints get caught up on. You get what I'm saying? They don't judge themselves too much. They don't beat themselves down. They don't talk against themselves. They don't look at things like it's impossible or too big to accomplish or achieve. They be like, oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, I got to have them, even if it's just a pair of J's. Guess what, though? When them J's drop, they going to have them. And you can easily say, oh, you live your life around J's. You like J's. Hey, if that's what make them happy, let them people do that. Because they might say the same thing about you and your real estate work. You really run around here trying to get people to buy houses. You like, do you know how much money I make? And they looking at you like, do you know how much fun I have? And y'all can debate and go back and forth about who's living a more mature life or who's living a more professional or more successful life. But to who? It's your perception and your perspective. So you can't argue with people about what they're doing unless y'all are business partners or have an agreement upon something to where both of y'all have to hold up y'all end of the bargain if somebody is not doing that. Then that makes sense. But for the most part, people gonna do what they do. Everybody have different callings, everybody have different gifts, everybody have different blessings, along with different paths, along with different time frames. You get what I'm saying? So when you start comparing yourself to other people, that's where you fucking up. Because that's your ego. You worried about what other people doing, if other people are better than you, if other people are passing you, if other people will accept what you have to offer and so on. And that's really the little voice inside of you going against what you really want to do because you don't really feel in your heart that you really got what it takes, even though a part of you know you do. So stop talking against yourself and stop talking down on yourself, and most of all, stop comparing yourself to other people. Now, ain't nothing wrong with getting motivated or inspired by other people or looking up to other people or getting ideas from other people. Each one teach one, and ain't nothing new under the sun. You're supposed to do that, but learn how to take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, as everyone has done, and make it your own and see what you come up with. Because other people do it with no problem. The only difference is you don't hear about them complaining. You don't hear about them provoking and gaslighting other people or self-projecting themselves on other people when they're having those insecure and weak moments. You get what I'm saying? Those doubtful moments. They living in a harmony and a place of bliss. I can do so. I got what it take. Oh, that shit gonna get done. Oh, that's mine. Oh, I'm claiming it. It's coming for me. I'm coming for it. It's gonna attract this way to me. I ain't chasing it. People that talk like that, they understand not only the secret. They understand not only high vibrations, but they also understand the power of the tongue. The same way life and death is in the tongue, so is success and failure. You choose. Because it's going to always be completely up to you. You know what you want to do. And in some cases, you know it's going to take a little bit more work than what you're putting in. It's going to take a little bit more money than what you're putting in. And most of all, even though it don't really exist in this realm due to the fact that we've accepted it, you're going to have to put in a little bit more time. But over time, reasons come within seasons. And if you planting those seeds, you already know what's going to happen as long as you continue to water them. You know, we speak about this all the time in all the episodes. You know what I mean? Pure creation creates magical manifestations, put it that way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have tunnel vision. You got to be for sure about what you want to do. You have to be optimistic and learn how to show love to other people too. Showing love and support the other two is an attitude of gratitude. You understand? Showing love, support, and basically just being in a place of optimism, man, brings you luck on its own. Because you're not fighting against nothing, you're not going against nothing, and you're not creating a negative vibration within your being just because you're not where you want to be, or because you haven't gotten where the people that you're looking at and admiring are. Your time will come. Trust that.